Hello, my YouTube family. It is Friday. Finally. Okay? Finally, it's Friday. I really do feel like I've worked 2 weeks in 1 week. That is how bad and how slow this week was. Okay, let's just get right to it while I still have the sunshine going and I still have a little bit of good lighting going. We are going to start off with what we always start off with, eyeliner. My favorite all-time eyeliner has become my all-time favorite. Milani Liquify Metallic Eyeliner Pencil in the black. Because, hello, guess what I'm wearing? Black, yep. Okay, so, do I have to tell you about this eyeliner? Who here or there has been living under a rock and doesn't know about how wonderful and magnificent and fantastic these eyeliners are? Who? Anybody? Bueller? Okay. Just get it if you don't have it. Thank you. Next is mascara. Now, I don't know if I've spoken to you about this mascara, but it is one of my favorites. Lash Stiletto by Maybelline. This one is in soft black. Love it. And look at the brush. This is why I love it so much. This is a lengthening and separating brush. This is what this one does. Doesn't really thicken, but it lengthens and it separates. That's what I was going for today, people. This is what this gives me. Love this mascara. Love this mascara. I love this mascara so much. I have it in soft black. I have it in dark black, I think it comes in. And I have it in black brown. Had to get all three colors. Had to. Maybelline Lash Stiletto. If you're not much for thickening, but you want separation and you want length, hello. Don't have to go any further. This is it. Lash Stiletto. Next is blush. I wish I could say I like this blush. I used to like this blush a lot. I did when I first received it because a message board buddy was very kind enough to actually mail this blush to me. And at the time, I fell in love with it. It was my first NARS blush. It's my only NARS blush, actually. And I loved it because it gave me a punch of color with just a hint of shimmer. Well, that was about, I'd say 2 or 3 years ago. And I still have the blush because NARS blushes, they last forever. So I have this blush now, and I don't know if blushes turn. Do blushes turn? Like, do they get spoiled or, whatever the case may be? Because I think this one did. And it's called Outlaw. NARS Outlaw. And it's discontinued. They no longer make this shade any longer. And this is what the shade looks like. It's true to form, sort of, on camera. True to form. A little bit. It's a little darker. It's a little darker. But I don't know if you can see the shimmer in this thing. Mega shimmer. Okay? Like most of the NARS blushes. But I was unfamiliar with the NARS blushes at the time that this was sent to me. So I didn't really know about all the shimmer and all the glitter and all of that. This is giving me more shimmer and more glitter than color. And when I first got it, it wasn't that way. It wasn't that way at all. It gave me a nice punch of like a little, kind of like a dark cherry kind of a shade, but very light. I mean, you have to use a light hand with NARS blushes anyway. And I used the light hand, and the shimmer wasn't showing up that much. But now, that's all I'm getting is shimmer. And I don't know if you can see if my cheeks are just glowing in the dark here, because that's what I feel like they're doing. And that's how I felt this morning, the entire time that I had this blush on my face. I tried to swipe it off a little bit with my blush brush. really wasn't doing the trick. Oh my goodness, my bra showing. Okay, you know, this is supposed to be PG or G for that matter. PG. This is PG, people. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, back to this NARS blush. Kathy, hello out there, Kathy. She suggested that I try scraping the top, and maybe that'll eliminate a little bit of the shimmer. I am going to try that, but personally, I'm so turned off. I'm so turned off by this blush right now that I really do want to just dump it. However, I am looking for an outlaw, quote unquote, the shade outlaw in a matte. So if anybody out there knows this shade, knows this particular shade, it's a little darker, goes a little darker. It's light on the screen, but it's a little bit of a, I don't even know how to, it's kind of like a light strawberry mauve or something like that. I think you could, I don't know if no, you can't see it on the NARS site anymore because it's discontinued. But if you could Google it or whatever, I'm looking for a matte shade of this shade. I may even have it with as many blushes as I have. Maybe I should just, you know, shop my own stash. But like I said, I'm very disappointed. I am very, very disappointed in this shade. So there's no point in suggesting it because it's discontinued. So that's just the way it is. You know, it was my first NARS. I don't know if it'll be my only NARS. It may be for a while because, you know, $27 for a blush. Seriously? I don't need to make Mr. NARS richer than he already is, I'm sure. So, unless I can find this at an online COO, is it COO or CCO? You know what I'm talking, CCO. Online, then, you know, I'm just going to have to do without. Oh, well. And lastly, we are going to go with lips. Now, I did a good match, I have to say. This Ultra Glide, yes it is, it's Ultra Glide, people, in the color O. Ultra Glide, one of my 4 that I got for my birthday. This shade is the shade of the NARS blush. Trying to color coordinate the blush with the lip gloss. So I still have a little bit of it on my lips. You can still see it. It's, man, it tastes so good. You know what this tastes like? I'm going to tell you right now what this tastes like. Chocolate mint cookies. Girl Scout chocolate mint cookies. This is exactly what it smells like and what it tastes like. Chocolate mint cookies, people. Ultra Glide. Ultra Glide. Oh. I don't know what the O is supposed to stand for. Or maybe I do. Let's not go down that road. I did say it was a G or a PG channel, right? Okay, let's keep it clean. I'm trying to keep it clean. Okay, I'm going to keep it clean. So, this is it. This is the Ultra Glide. Ooh, got it upside down. Ultra Glide. There you go. Ultra Glide in the color O. And that is it, people. That is the face of the day. It is Friday. Thank you, Jesus. Do I have a story for you? I sort of do. I don't know if I should start it or just make another video of it. Man problems, people. Man problems. Not my man, so to speak. A little bit of a boy toy situation. It's just come to the point where, yeah, he's more of a boy than a toy. So I can't deal with that any longer. So he has to go. Has to go. Bye-bye. Socially inept. Doesn't know how to communicate with me. I am a woman. I don't know what kind of little girls he's been dealing with, but I'm a woman. He knew this going in. It wasn't a relationship thing. We were doing the whole friends with benefits thing. That's right. And nothing serious. Nothing serious. But at the same time, you know, I still would like to be treated like a woman. And I would like to be not so much courted, but taken out every now and then, other than McDonald's. I'd like to be taken out to a place where they have forks and knives on the table, and a waiter comes and takes your order. Yeah. This particular person doesn't know how to accommodate my needs in that regard. In other regards, no complaints. But that's not the only thing I'm looking for. It really isn't. I'm not looking to really walk down the aisle. No, not really. Not with this particular person anyway. But to socialize. And I'm not talking about just in the bed. I'm talking about socialize. Go out to a museum, to a movie, go bowling. The activities that we could do together other than the specific activity. You know what I mean? And I'm not your psychiatrist or your psychologist. I don't need you to call me up with your problems. Okay, I've got enough of my own. That's not what I signed up for. Grow up. That's all I have to say. Grow up. But see, I kind of am at fault as well because boy toy. But me being in my 40s and this particular person being in his 30s, I'm not talking teens, I'm not talking 20s, I'm talking 30s. You should act your age, not your shoe size. Thank you, Prince. Anyway, socially inept. This person is socially inept and just doesn't have a clue as to how to court a woman or just ask her out. But you do know how to tell me, what are you doing tonight and could I come over? No, not anymore. No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. So, without getting into the specifics, I'm sure you get the picture loud and clear. You understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to move on. If I do look for another quote unquote boy toy, he's going to be a little bit of a boy man toy than just a boy toy. He was cute. Hey, he was cute. He was cute. And he knew what to do. But I need a little bit more. I do. I need a little bit more. I do. I really do. I don't need to be texted every single day. I don't need to be texted every single hour. I'm not talking about a relationship. And even in a relationship, I don't need all of that. A little attention, sure. Sure, I want some attention. But not just, in the horizontal way. I would like attention up in other areas as well. I'd like to expand my mind. I would like you to expand your mind. Anyway, people, it wasn't happening. I gave it months. I did. Can't do it anymore. I'm not wasting any more time. No. Can't do it. And I have a history with younger guys, but I was younger when I had a history with the younger guys. So at that time, I was okay with what I was going through with the younger guys. But I'm older now. And I'm thinking that even if I'm going with a younger guy, if he's in his mid-30s, I would think you'd know how to socialize with a woman. Or are you still doing the little teens, early 20s thing, and that's what you're used to? You need to stick with that then. Don't come my way. Because woman, little girl. Little girl is in the past. I'm a woman. I'd like to be treated as one. Anyway, it's getting late. I'm sure you guys all have the general idea now. So that's my story, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah, I'm moving on to greener pastures. Should there be one. I'm highly doubting that there is such a thing as a real man out there anymore. That's all I'm saying. And on that note, it is Friday. Enjoy your weekend. This hair has to be done tomorrow early. And maybe I'll do a video when I get home so you guys can see. And I'll talk about my hair products. Who knows? It all depends. I will talk to you very, very soon. Have an excellent weekend. Enjoy. Bye now.